Good afternoon on a really pretty June 17th afternoon at Windy Hill Kennel in Ohio. So we're down here with Stella's kids, and they are just a hair over 5 weeks old, just a titch. And it doesn't look like anybody's going to get up and do too much. They're not real sure where they're at. And so they're going to creep around here and maybe decide they're going to do something and maybe not. This one says, I'm going to look at what this is. Tail's going, that's a good idea. Tails are wagging. They're very apprehensive right now. They're like not sure what they want to do. So this is not going to be a very active video, I'm afraid. But you never know. Sometimes they perk up and sometimes they get going, and sometimes somebody moves and somebody else gets the idea it's time to get up and get going, and maybe that'll be today. We'll see. So these guys are about a little over a week from going away from mom and coming in the house. Vanessa did weights for me. She's been gone with a kidney stone and she's back now. And so we are behind. As you can tell, it's Thursday and we're just getting videos on. I had to have a colonoscopy yesterday, so I lost half of yesterday, actually 3/4 of yesterday and a half of the day before for the prep work. And so Vanessa was out completely, so we are really bad shape this week. So we're going to try and get your videos all done for you before the storm. They're calling for some big storm tomorrow. So we are working on hopefully getting everybody a new video so you can see your puppies. They're all doing great. I had a couple people text me and go, is my puppy okay? Yes, it's okay. We just didn't get videos on the first of the week. And these guys act like they are tired. So we brought them up out of the building with mom. And I don't know if maybe they have been playing all morning and now they're like dragging at the end of their time before nap. I don't know, but we'll see. All right, so I'm going to give you microchip numbers, collar colors, and weights. So 8243 is a male, has a red collar on. It weighs 4 pounds, 6 ounces. What color are you? You're pink. I was looking here. This one's climbing up, wanting to get in my lap, and I'm ignoring her. 8250 is a male. It has a forest green collar on. Weighs 3 pounds, 4 ounces. 8333 is a female. And it has a neon orange collar on, and I can tell you where she's at. She is right up there with the rattle ball, because I can spot that orange collar when she had her head turned. So there you can see that orange collar. So she's got the neon orange. And I think the party Merle has it moved. It has a red collar on. The one that's standing there, you can kind of see that collar. It's like, I am not going down there. I don't know where everybody's doing. It's going to lay down. Wouldn't you know it? And someone's going to get their head pooped on if they don't move. The neon green color puppy is right there. It's the black puppy. Forest green is right beside it, but sitting on the fence. I think that's forest green. And who is under me? The pink one up here is the chocolate merle. You can see that pink just for a second. And I don't know what color this is. Maybe royal blue. This one looks like maybe royal blue. This is the tri. This is one with the brown eyebrows. I can't tell. Maybe purple? I don't know. Do we have a purple in here? No. Yeah, we do. We have a purple. Is it a purple collar? It's purple. But that's the tri. I know you're going to look up at me. So I know that she's easy to spot. She's stretching out. She's like, I don't know if I want to run up there or not. Yellow is right there. You can see that yellow collar. And I think plum is the merle up here. The blue merle, you can just barely see that, like it's a wine color collar. And that's the neon green. So I think that covers them all, I hope. All right, so anyway, let me get back to this. 8250 is the forest green collar male, and it's 3 pounds, 4 ounces. 8333 is the yellow collared one that we just spotted, and it weighs 4 pounds, 1.5. Then we move down to 8336, which is the neon orange collar, which we spotted up there. It's the black and white party. And it is 2 pounds 15.5. 83.30 is the female neon pink collar. And I spotted that neon pink here a second ago. Where did it go? See, this pink has little spots on it. That's not the neon pink. So I'm not sure where the neon pink went. Can you spot the neon pink?
I'm pretty sure it's up there.
That's neon orange, I think, isn't it? Maybe the black and white's neon pink. I thought it was neon orange. It is neon. Isn't that neon orange? We're having a discussion over collar colors here.
I'm pretty sure it's pink.
You think it's pink? Okay. She says that's neon pink. Okay. So where's neon orange? There is a neon orange puppy out here.
Two greens,
I don't see neon orange, do you?
and
That's neon orange. The little black and white one. That's not neon pink. That's neon orange. There's a really good spot of that neon orange. I don't know where neon pink is. Green. Yeah, all the puppies are out here, so do me a favor. You got young legs. Climb over and pull that puppy up, and let's see what color the collar, if that's orange or pink. I'm going to get Allie in here to check collar colors.
It's orange.
It's orange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yep, Allie found the orange one. So, find me a neon pink out there. What's that? Yep, that's forest green. That's yellow.
This is the pink one.
Yeah, I think Vanessa has not light pink with dots. Neon pink. Oh, okay. The little Merle right there at Allie's feet. She had a neon pink collar on. Vanessa left me a note. Not now. It has light pink spots. So that's the problem. We were looking for neon pink, and Vanessa changed the collar on the puppy. 8248 is a female with a plum colored collar on. And that's the Merle that's laying down there, the blue Merle behind us. You can see her butt up in the air, but she is the plum colored collar. 8249 is a neon green. That's down here by me, isn't it? Their hair is so long, it's so hard to tell.
This one.
Oh, there it is. That's a little black one with the neon green. I'm sorry, I need to zoom that out. That's a really good shot of the neon green. And 8241 is the female with the purple. Neon green is 2 pounds 6 ounces. Plum is 4 pounds 1 ounce. And purple is 8241, and she is 2 pounds 8.5. So that'll at least give you a ballpark on sizes. They're doing really good. And so today I have been trying to do everybody's video with information about your first puppy vet well check. So if you're a family that listens to all the videos every week that I put on, you're going to get a repeat, a lot of this, but I want to make sure that everybody knows it because we've already had the first issue. Your well check, oh, I know you're just ferocious. You're ferocious. The well check should consist of the following. They should check the puppy's ears, look down in the ear canals, make sure they don't have an ear infection, no ear mites. They need to look in their eyes, they need to check their teeth. They need to listen to their heart and their lungs, and they also need to do a stool check. So the family that called me this morning did not get a stool check done, and they were charged $45 for nothing more than their vet to look in their eyes and ears and hopefully listen to their heart. She doesn't know. She was not allowed to go in at the visit, but they were allowed in the office. They were told that they were not allowed to go in for the first well check, which that just doesn't make any sense to me at all. So if you are going to a vet that has still got COVID on the brain and not letting you in the office, I would call in and ask them, what does my first well check puppy visit consist of? If they do not mention a stool sample, you need to ask them about that. I mean, any vet around here, but we have mostly country vets that we use, that's an automatic because that tells them the health condition of the puppy on the inside. All the other stuff they check, like the ears and the eyes and the teeth and the coat, that's the outside of the body. So, you know, the stool check is just as important as the heart and the lungs. So please be an advocate for your puppy and make sure that you are getting the full bang for your buck and you're getting a complete well check that you know that your puppy's healthy. Your vet will probably talk to you about HeartGuard and flea medication because it's a great source of revenue for them. I am not a fan of flea medication. I don't believe in just automatically starting a puppy when they're little. Let's get them on a flea prevention because not everybody has fleas. We, for example, have 38 acres. We do not have fleas. I have never had fleas on my dogs. I did bring fleas in once when I bought a dog out of state and it came in and I was in too big a hurry and I stuck it in the kennel by itself in a kennel, that was good. I needed to quarantine it, not realizing it had fleas all over it, which spread through my kennel. And it cost me about $300 to do the entire kennel till the fleas were gone. So if you don't have fleas in your yard and you are not seeing them on your dog, then I wouldn't do a flea medication. If you live in town and you have a fenced-in yard, when you come, I'll tell you some really simple ways that are dirt cheap that you can get rid of any critter in your yard, whether it's jiggers, gnats, mosquitoes, or fleas. It is not toxic to your dog. It does not hurt your kids. And you probably already use it in your gardens and on your flowers at this point. But I would not personally use flea medication unless you see a flea on your dog. So, but that's just my recommendation. It's whatever you feel comfortable in doing, you should do. But I will tell you that putting extra chemicals on your dog, and for starting from a puppy through the entire life of the dog, eventually you're going to have some type of reaction to the chemicals that you put on your dog. I would never tell you not to do it. These guys have never been on a corunda bed yet, so they're going, I think I can. This one's doing a chin up. He's got his feet off the ground, but the back end isn't up yet. Up, almost. So he says, somebody give me a boost. Now it's afraid to get down because it thinks it's going to fall. Oh, almost. Keep trying. Oh, he gave up. Now they're all going to try it. So you need to do what you feel is the logical thing to do for your family. I'm just telling you from our standpoint, after 31 years, I don't put flea stuff on them. I do use a HeartGuard. Do I use it year round? No, I don't. Once we've had a hard freeze and there's no mosquitoes, I don't use it. I start back up in the springtime and I use it during the summer. Your vet's going to tell you need to do it year-round. If you feel comfortable doing that, that's totally fine to do it year-round. If you are not wanting to do it year-round, don't do it. You know, it's your dog. There is a lot of things that sometimes you'll find that some vets will ask you to do things that don't make any sense to you. Trust the little person on your shoulder. If you don't want to do it and you're not sure about it and you want to do some research on it, but you're really being hard pressed to do it, this one is just yappy at me, and if I had a fly swatter, I'd swat it. But when they come in the house, they get, this is what I call nuisance barking. It's just standing here barking at me, and once they come in the house, they'll learn no bark, so they don't nuisance bark at home when you get them home. And I totally lost my train of thought. Anyway, I guess, do what you need to do what you feel right doing. But if you don't feel right, your vet has a release form. You can say, I really don't want to do that. If you'll just let me sign a release form, it will release you from any type of, what's the word I want to use? Legal, whatever, to release you from being responsible for me not doing it, I guess is a good explanation. But they do have a release form that that way they're not obligated to say, well, I tried to tell them, but no, if you don't want to do it, sign the release form and don't do it. And it releases them from any obligation with that puppy for that particular item. These guys are all going to have a little bit of a stitch in their belly, like one stitch. They'll have nothing on a male. There'll be a little tiny knot in their scrotum. So that falls out on its own. There's never any swelling on a male whatsoever. So that stitch in their scrotum does not have to come out. And they never know they had it done. So it is the best thing in the whole world getting it done as a juvenile, and it's finished. You don't have to worry about it. And they don't go through having to wear those stupid plastic collars that keeps them from chewing their stitches out. Oh my goodness, barking at the other puppy. He says, I think I know you. They're getting a little more comfortable out here. They're starting to play and run around, and this is the first time they've been out here like this without mom. So this was a really good test. It's funny, some puppies stand, oh, this one's gonna push it was jumping up on the tile. He says, nope, I'm going back to the stool. And this one's gonna play over there finally. And the party male up here is thinking about just watching everybody. Let's see, what else can I throw at you? I do have crates in stock, and I would tell you that with this litter, I absolutely would not go with anything any smaller than a 36-inch crate. You want room enough for this puppy to be able to eat, drink, potty if need be. If you're not around and you don't happen to get there in time, it will go to the back of its kennel to go to the potty. And that way, they're not walking in it or stepping in it. And if you get them a really small crate, which everybody thinks, oh, it's a puppy, I'll get a little tiny crate. Even that bed is not a 36-inch bed. I don't know, it's probably a 20, I'm guessing 28 inches. But a 36-inch crate gives you enough room that they can maneuver around, play. If you work all day, they are going to potty. It will not mean they're not going to become housebroke. It doesn't mean that's going to teach them to potty in their house. It just means that until they learn your schedule and have a place to potty, they're going to be able to potty and get away from it and not step in it. So if you have gotten a really small crate, or if you decide you're going to keep it in one of those little plastic carriers, I hope you rethink that and get it at least a 36-inch crate. I guess I am kind of look at the fact that if I were a dog and somebody stuck me in a plastic carrier and I had to spend the day in there kind of in that dark area with just a wire door and a few holes down the side, it would be really depressing. At least in a crate, they can see what's going on, they can see around them, and they can watch what goes on, or even watch the family as the family goes along with their daily chores. They need to spend a half a day or 50% of their day in the crate. So when you are not physically interacting with this puppy, put it in the crate. They're going to look at this and decide if they can go through it. I don't think any of them have been through it yet. I did move it. Oh, these guys are going to go in it from the ends and meet in the middle. We had it up here on the hill, and they actually would slide through it because it was enough of a hill. It's really slippery inside. And down here, maybe they would have fell out the back. But it's funny. You can come up with lots of different things for them to climb on and do in your yard. You can take a 5-gallon bucket and cut a hole in it, and in the far end, or cut the bottom out and do the same thing we did with the field tile. Just make things that when they go out to play, that they have things to explore, things that make noise, things that they can chew on, different textures and that type thing. And then change your toys every day. Come up with a new, like a toy box, and start collecting their toys and swap their toys out. Got a couple of these guys that are like really tired and they're not wanting to do anything. He's gonna chew on the ball. None of them have really any teeth yet, so they kind of gum whatever they're playing with. So, well, I hope you've enjoyed their video. I'm gonna get out of here. I've got a couple more to do, but I wanted to get everybody caught up, let you see your puppies, let you see how they're doing, and everybody's doing really good. They're just on their way to being bigger people, that's all. A little bit more coordinated. Sometimes they're still really klutzy at this age. Yeah, you're gonna bark at the stool, aren't you? So, have a good week, what's left of it. And we're over the hump day and we're on the slide down to the weekend. So, have a good one, have a blessed weekend. Call me if you have any questions. Otherwise, please bring your everyday questions that you want answered when you come to pick up your puppy. And I'll be glad to spend as much time as you want chatting about whatever it is you have on your question sheet. So I'm really surprised nobody got on this yet, but oh, he did. We made one up. Oh, he says, where am I at? I'm getting off this on the other side. All right, have a good one, and we'll talk to you later.